Year 2001. A 12-year-old boy from Delhi broke down in tears after getting out in a neighborhood cricket match. Seeing this heartbreak, his father enrolled him in a cricket academy. Little did they know that one emotional movement would give birth to one of the most fearless icons in the history of cricket. This is the story of India's most passionate cricketer, Virat Kohli. On November 5, 1988, in a modest Punjabi household in Uttam Nagar, New Delhi, Virat Kohli was born to Premnath Kohli and Saroj Kohli. His father, a criminal lawyer, was strict but supportive, and his mother, a homemaker, was gentle and nurturing. From the very beginning, Virat had energy, not the kind you can tame. Cricket wasn't just a sport for him, it was an obsession. At just 3, he picked up a plastic bat and began copying shots he saw on TV. By the age of 9, he joined the West Delhi Cricket Academy, where coach Rajkumar Sharma instantly spotted his potential. While other boys came and went, Virat stayed. He practiced until the lights dimmed, and even then, he wanted more. But life wasn't always smooth. His family wasn't rich. They lived in a small apartment and resources were limited. His father would wake up early to take him to practice, ride buses with him, and wait patiently during long sessions. He believed in his son's dream, but fate had other plans. In December 2006, at the age of 18, while playing a Ranji Trophy match against Karnataka, Virat received tragic news. His father had passed away overnight due to a brain stroke. Everyone expected him to leave the match, but the next morning Virat walked back onto the field, eyes filled with tears, and scored a crucial 90 runs. That moment revealed something the world would soon discover. Virat Kohli was built differently. That very year, Kohli became part of India's under-19 setup. And in 2008, he captained India to victory in the Under-19 World Cup in Malaysia. His aggression, confidence, and fitness stunned the selectors. Later that year, he made his debut for Team India while he wasn't even 20 years old. But the transition was tough. Senior players like Sachin Tendulkar, Rahul Dravid, and Sourav Ganguly still ruled the team. Kohli had to earn his place. At first, his flashy strokes and short temper drew criticism. He was dropped several times, but he didn't slug, he trained. He worked on his fitness, adjusted his technique, and even began visualizing every innings in advance. His obsession wasn't just with the game, it was with the growth. By 2011, Kohli had cemented his place in the India's ODI squad. That same year, during the World Cup final, he played a supporting role while legends finished the job. But it was his iconic quote after the match that made headlines. Carrying Sachin Tendulkar on his shoulders, he said, "He's carried the burden of the nation for 21 years. Now it's our turn." This wasn't just a tribute, it was a promise. In the next few years, Kohli exploded onto the scene. In 2012, he played one of the most memorable ODI innings ever, an unbeaten 133 of 86 balls against Sri Lanka, chasing a mammoth 321 in just 36 overs.
Oh, he's smashing through the covers. He walks across, flips again. One of the best one-day international hundreds one can remember. A night he'll never forget.
But Kohli wasn't satisfied with being a white ball star. In 2014, India toured England and Kohli faced his biggest humiliation. In 5 tests, he scored just 134 runs. James Anderson had exposed a glaring weakness. Kohli's technique was failing. Critics called him overrated. But Kohli never made excuses. Instead, he transformed. He trained harder than ever, practiced under wet towels to mimic English swing. He even consulted Sachin Tendulkar, who taught him to leave balls outside off stump and play late. When India toured Australia later that year, Kohli responded with 4 centuries in 4 tests. The redemption was complete.
Second Test match 100 in Australia, both at Adelaide. Exactly what the Australian public need to see. A lot of Kohli.
In the year 2015, he became India's Test captain, replacing Mahendra Singh Dhoni. And he didn't just inherit the crown, he rewrote the kingdom. Under his captaincy, India became the #1 Test team in the world. He embraced the yo-yo fitness test, a regime introduced by strength coach Shankar Basu, and turned it into the gold standard of selection in Indian cricket. Kohli didn't just follow it, he dominated it, setting benchmarks that even younger players struggled to match. Inspired by the athletes like Cristiano Ronaldo and AB de Villiers, Kohli transformed himself into one of the fittest players in the world. Kohli's admiration for AB de Villiers turned into one of the greatest friendships in cricket. They became teammates in the Indian Premier League for Royal Challengers Bangalore and together formed one of the most destructive partnerships in franchisee cricket history.
Oh yes. Brilliant shot. Bang! And 6. At will. I decided, well, you're going to try and break the partnership, we'll break your...
Oh, and this is a colossal strike. Oh, well, that'll be 6 again. And he just watches it all the way into the crowd, AB de Villiers.
That's hit the roof. That's gone out of the stadium. Would you believe it?
Between 2016 and 2018, Kohli reached a level of consistency the world had never seen. In ODIs, he averaged over 75. He scored centuries in South Africa, England, Australia, and New Zealand, proving he wasn't just a flat track bully, but a complete batsman capable of conquering all conditions around the world. He even became the fastest batsman in the world to reach 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, and 11,000 ODI runs. In 2018, Kohli returned to England, the same place he once failed, but this time he conquered it. He scored 593 runs in 5 tests and silenced every doubter. That tour wasn't just about redemption, it was about legacy.
That doesn't carry, does it? Dropping just short of Johnny Best. Timing, beautiful timing.
Well, get ready for this, because Virat's coming, because he knows he has to, because Shami, Yadav and Ishant Sharma, they don't average 2. Ah, lovely stroke, glorious. Just allowing the ball to swing into here, Virat Kohli from Sam Curran, pure balance.
Kohli's on 97. Looking for his 100.
his 100. Wow. Talk about the passion. A 20-second Test match 100 for the Indian captain. He had a lot of questions he wanted to answer. His first Test 100 in England. Not without its chances, but he's had to battle very...
But the burden of leadership took its toll. Between 2019 and 2022, Kohli went through the longest century drought of his career, 1021 days without 100. His form dipped, fans turned on him, and trolls mocked him. The media speculated endlessly, and in 2021 he stepped down from captaincy across formats. Some said it was the end. But Kohli was never one to fade quietly. In September 2022, during the Asia Cup, he smashed an unbeaten 122 against Afghanistan, his long-awaited 71st century. It wasn't just a number, it was a statement. A month later, at the T20 World Cup in Australia, Kohli played what many call the greatest T20 innings ever. Chasing 160 against Pakistan at the iconic MCG. In 2023, he went even further. During the ODI World Cup hosted in India, Kohli broke Sachin Tendulkar's long-standing record by scoring his 50th ODI century, the most by any player in history. Fittingly, it happened in Mumbai, in front of Sachin himself. He finished the tournament as the highest run scorer and was named Player of the Tournament. Kohli had not just returned, he had risen higher than before. But his greatness isn't measured only in runs. Kohli redefined the modern Indian cricketer and made fitness non-negotiable. He made chasing under pressure look routine and inspired millions to believe that aggression and elegance could coexist. But behind every legend, there is a silent army. For Virat Kohli, that army began at home. His father, Prem Nath Kohli, wasn't just a parent, he was his first anchor, the man who spotted a spark and fanned it into a flame. His father's sudden death left a void, but also lit a fire inside young Virat that never dimmed. That fire was shaped and sharpened by Rajkumar Sharma, his childhood coach, a man who didn't just teach him technique, but also instilled discipline, grit, and the art of batting under pressure. Then came MS Dhoni, the calm amidst Virat's storm. Dhoni didn't try to change Kohli's aggression. Instead, he taught him how to wield it like a weapon. Under Dhoni's mentorship, Kohli transformed from a raw prodigy into a calculated leader, one who would go on to captain India across all formats and rewrite the nation's cricketing history. And just when the world expected the usual athlete script, fame, ego, downfall, someone unexpected entered the frame, Anushka Sharma. She wasn't just a partner, she became his mirror, his grounding force. Through mental health struggles, form slumps, and the pressures of public life, Anushka gave Virat what no scoreboard could: peace. Their relationship blossomed into one of the India's most beloved modern love stories, proving that strength doesn't always roar. Sometimes it stands quietly beside you. His bond with AB de Villiers added another color to his life: joy. In the often cutthroat world of competitive cricket, Kohli found a brother in AB. But Virat Kohli isn't confined to the boundary ropes. Off the field, he redefined what it means to be a modern sportsman. He built a brand that's as precise as his cover drive. He launched Chisel, a chain of premium gyms, turning his personal obsession with health into a nationwide movement. With One8, his lifestyle label in partnership with Puma, Kohli entered the world of fashion and fitness, inspiring an entire generation to eat clean, train hard, and live bold. Today, Virat Kohli has over 26,000 international runs, 80 plus centuries, and millions of fans across continents. he has been ranked among the world's most marketable athletes with a social media reach that rivals global celebrities. He is also a dedicated philanthropist. Through the Virat Kohli Foundation, he supports underprivileged children, funds supporting talent, and promotes animal welfare. Fame gave him a platform, but purpose gave him direction.
Come join me at www.viratkohli.foundation and find out how.
Ed, what makes him extraordinary isn't just the numbers, it's the story behind them. It's the little boy who cried after getting out, the teenager who chose the bat over grief, the man who stared failure in the face and walked through it. Virat Kohli is more than just a cricketer. He is a movement of passion, resilience, reinvention, and relentless ambition. Kohli didn't just dream big, he worked every single day to make those dreams real. And when the world doubted him, he backed himself again and again. So, what do we learn from Virat Kohli's journey? That pain doesn't have to break you, it can build you. That discipline isn't a choice, it's a lifestyle. And greatness is forged in silence, sweat, and sacrifice. That no matter how many times the world writes you off, if you write your own story with belief, no one can take the pen from you. If this story inspired you, then you need to watch the next one. And like, share, and subscribe for more real stories of grit and greatness. And let us know in the comments, is Virat Kohli the greatest cricketer of our generation?